Sorry. I actually made Jason crack up. That's... Welcome back to another edition of Reality Check, your weekly deep dive into all things American Idol, The Voice, and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
You ain't no real friend.
I don't want to be your friend.
You.
We're gonna talk Idol. Do we call it top 10 because 10 people performed? Or do we call it top 8 because 8 of them survived? Who knows? I still miss the results show.
You make it look like it's magic.
I know they can't bring back another night, but there has to be a better way.
You have an idea though for how to structure the results in a once-a-week format that is the better way. They're not gonna do it, of course, because they seem to be, and we'll get to this in a minute, but they do seem to be raising a middle finger in our direction, or at least that's how I'm interpreting it. We know the producers watch this show. We know they do. They've told us once in a while. They'll admit to it. Tell them how they should run the results show.
If 10 people are already going to sing, I just say pick the order prior to, have the 10 people sing, and basically make them all be singing for their lives. I mean, you're gonna get, to me, a better performance anyway.
So they don't know who the bottom 3 are. They know their performance order, they go up and sing.
They sing their hearts out, and then at the end, this is like they do on So You Think You Can Dance. They tell you who was in the bottom.
At the end of the show.
I don't understand this, like, you made it through! Get up and sing! Oh my God! It's so stressful for any singer. I cannot begin to explain how stressful that is and what stress does to your voice.
I'm pretty sure we had this same conversation last season and possibly the season before. They're not using the electric chairs anymore, but you've spelled it out for them. I don't know if you spoke slowly enough.
Guess I'll just have to dumb it down to your level.
Maybe Jason can slow down that part and you can just be like, here's how they should structure the result.
Sorry I don't speak moron as well as you, but let me try. Duh.
Producers are looking at our show, they're looking at their fan base, they're looking at the Idoloonie Nation and saying, you people are chumps.
I'm so used to being used.
This is our last season. We're basically like, our bags are packed. We're just going through the motions because the top 8 theme is the most performed songs in the history of Idol.
You guys, something's wrong. What? I think I just saw the funniest thing I'll ever see. And I think I blew a funny fuse.
These are things we don't want to see. We've been begging them to give us fresh songs and to not go back to the well. The well is dry. You're giving us a cup of dirt.
I don't have the right words for this. I'm sad.
I'm saddened too. It seems cheap.
Somebody somewhere says, after 15 seasons of Idol, we have to pay honor to all of the things that have been done before. And so that's what they're trying to do. I just think that it is ill-placed homage.
That's a hashtag. We're gonna get that trending during Thursday's show, ill-placed homage. Are you sure it's not because the producers hate us?
No, that's why Scott Borchetta is there.
Oh, you tried it.
And you deserve it.
That does not take away from the fact that we did have some great performances.
Now let's get into a fight about how good La Porsche was. Was she A+ good or was she B+ good? And to me, a B+ is a good grade.
Because I know you, I know that between that A+ and that B+, there are still 2 notches that you could have done. There's an A and an A- that you could have given her.
Also good grades.
And I probably would have given it an A-, and the minus only being because of the outfit that they put her in and the wings that went around her. But vocally, that was an A performance. The feeling behind it was awesome.
Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace.
The way she painted pictures vocally, I thought it was great, and I don't understand your B range.
First of all, I thought there were like 3 or 4 very obviously strange note choices. Where she took the melody was just sort of like a, huh. And then the acapella midsection, what are my notes on this? I can feel it, I can breathe it. I was like,
yes.
I just started to feel labored and I was like, is this gonna be over soon?
I can feel it. I can breathe it.
I felt like it had no arc. It just devolved into a lot of nonsense and lovely sounding nonsense.
I pray you don't fade away. No, no, I pray you don't fade away.
Just stop repeating the same thing over and over again, because that song has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and then it just felt like a big gobbledygook.
Okay. Listen, if I go to teach a master class, let's say, and I'm sitting with some students and I'm telling them, like, when a song repeats a line over and over, you have the choice to do something different every time, right? This is what LaPortia did. She kept saying, I pray you won't fade away. But every time she got to the away, she took it up another level and up another level. And then she just held that high note and came off of it.
Don't fade away.
And then after coming off of it, went to this amazing just a cappella part, which is hard to do after you've done all that singing. It's hard to control this a cappella part and then put all the feeling into it. I can feel it. I can breathe it. I mean, oh, come on.
I can see your halo.
What I don't want them to do is keep standing her at a mic with a nice statement piece on and making her just stand there. I want to see her move a little more. Maybe not do Tina Turner, but like move, because she can.
When they're like putting dresses around you and you're standing, it's hard, right? It's really hard because you can't let go.
Statement piece. That statement was like, I belong to the 70s. That's what that statement said to me. I don't want to sound hypercritical of LaPortia because I think she's great.
You are.
And I really...
You just are, and you got to get off that.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I want to talk about Avalon.
Should I talk about a smile? Yeah.
Yes.
Can we talk about Avalon?
Okay.
Yes.
So I love when you call unexpected.
Worth It was the hottest and the coolest at the same time.
Cause I hate when the moment's expected.
I feel like she's the type who could go into a club, throw a wink at somebody, and like have her drinks paid for all night.
Still ladies' night? Make it a double.
She has so much swagger, and she just sat on a stool. She didn't even get up.
You're always worth it, and you deserve it, the way you work it.
I love the feeling in it. I loved what she did vocally. There were quite a few instances where she landed kind of sharp for me, but I would rather you be sharp than flat. Then that tells me that you're paying attention and you're trying. Like you're not letting it go. She didn't let anything go. She even like elongated some lines. I feel like she owned that. She really, really did.
Are we even mentioning that she was in the bottom three?
She did such an amazing performance that I forgot, first of all, that she was in the bottom three. She shouldn't have been there.
No.
Shouldn't have been there. Bottom line.
It was supposed to be Lee, Gianna, and Tristan in the bottom three. And then based on those performances, we probably would have saved Tristan.
You were no stranger to the rain.
Yes, because she nailed it this week.
And then Lee and Gianna would have gone home and everything would have been fine. Like Olivia did not belong in the bottom three.
I'm trouble, yeah, trouble now. I'm trouble, yo. I got trouble in my town.
It wasn't a great performance, but I think when they're having to send two home and your bottom three are Gianna, Olivia, and Avalon, what are you going to do?
There was no other choice. There was no other option. Olivia had to go based on that bottom three. It's just a shame America got it so totally wrong.
And I also don't know how I feel about the judges still having control.
The last person who made the top 8 tonight is Avalon.
While I think they made the right decision based on the bottom three that they were given and everything,
It wasn't their decision to make. Do you guys want to just take over until the finale and then we can vote for your two precious flowers, whoever they turn out to be? Oh, I shouldn't even say that out loud.
Second thought, that ain't the way to go.
Because now the producers are like, ha ha, Sleazeback's gonna go crazy, Melinda's gonna cry.
no, the producers are never going to do anything we want them to, so we're good.
Yeah.